Ever wondered how stories from long ago still stir our hearts today? Picture this, a world where gods and heroes walked among mortals, where every mountain, every river had a story to tell. These tales, passed down through generations, have a way of reaching out across time to touch something deep within us. Today, let's unravel the secrets of their mythological origins, stories that continue to give us goosebumps and evoke powerful emotions. In the realm of ancient Greece, a poet named Hesiod spun tales that would echo through the ages. His work wasn't just about gods and monsters, it was a window into the human experience. Take, for instance, the story of Prometheus. This titan defied Zeus, the king of the gods, to bring fire and knowledge to humanity. It's a story of bravery and sacrifice, reminding us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, individuals can change the course of history. But Hesiod wasn't alone in shaping our understanding of myth. Across the Mediterranean, in the world of ancient Rome, Virgil penned his epic poem, the Aeneid. This work tells the story of Aeneas, a Trojan hero who fled the burning ruins of his city to found the Roman civilization. Through Virgil's words, we feel Aeneas's pain and determination as he faces trials and tribulations on his journey toward destiny. These myths aren't just tales of gods and heroes, they're reflections of the human condition. They speak to universal themes like love, loss, courage, and destiny. Consider the tragic love story of Orpheus and Eurydice, a tale that transcends time and culture. Orpheus, the gifted musician, ventures into the underworld to reclaim his beloved Eurydice, only to lose her forever because of a single glance back. Such stories are not mere entertainment, they are mirrors that reflect our own hopes, fears, and dreams. They remind us that life is a journey filled with challenges and choices, much like those faced by the heroes of old. Whether it's Odysseus battling monsters and temptation on his long voyage home or Hercules undertaking impossible tasks to atone for his sins, these myths show us that even the greatest heroes are flawed and vulnerable. The impact of these ancient tales extends beyond literature and into every aspect of our culture. They've inspired artists, composers, and thinkers for centuries. From Renaissance paintings depicting scenes from Ovid's Metamorphoses to operas based on Greek tragedies, the power of myth continues to resonate through art and creativity. Yet, perhaps the most profound impact of these stories lies in their ability to provoke introspection and empathy. When we read about the trials of Medea, who sacrifices everything for love only to be betrayed, we can't help but feel her anguish. When we witness the tragic fate of Oedipus, who unwittingly fulfills a prophecy that leads to his own downfall, we grapple with the complexities of fate and free will. Mythology isn't just a collection of ancient stories, it's a testament to the enduring power of narrative. Through these myths, we find solace in shared experiences and find meaning in the face of uncertainty. They teach us about resilience in the face of adversity and the importance of forging our own destinies. In conclusion, myths are more than just tales from the past, they're living narratives that continue to shape our understanding of the world and ourselves. By exploring their origins and themes, we gain insight into the timeless aspects of human existence. So, the next time you hear a mythological story, allow yourself to be transported to a world where gods and mortals collide, where heroes rise and fall, and where the human spirit triumphs against all odds. Have you ever stopped to wonder how ideas change and grow over time, like a seed blossoming into a towering tree? Imagine a concept evolving through the centuries, each era adding its own layers of meaning and understanding. Today, we'll trace the evolution of one such concept, how it has stirred emotions and sent goosebumps down generations. Let's start with a simple idea, justice. In the ancient world, justice was often seen as a divine concept, something upheld by the gods themselves. In Greek mythology, Zeus was the ultimate arbiter of justice, ensuring that each deed, whether good or bad, received its rightful consequence. This early notion of justice was intertwined with the belief in cosmic order, where actions had consequences dictated by divine will. As societies evolved, so too did their understanding of justice. In ancient Rome, the concept took on a more pragmatic form. Roman law sought to maintain order and stability within the empire, emphasizing fairness and impartiality in legal proceedings. The Roman idea of justice was grounded in the notion of jus, or what is right and lawful, reflecting a society striving for consistency and equity. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, where justice often took on a moral and religious dimension. Feudal societies operated under a system where lords and kings were both rulers and dispensers of justice. The idea of divine justice continued to influence legal and social norms, with medieval literature and art portraying themes of judgment, redemption, and the struggle between good and evil. But it was during the Renaissance that the concept of justice underwent a profound transformation. The revival of classical learning led thinkers like Niccolò Machiavelli and Thomas More to question traditional notions of authority and morality. Machiavelli's The Prince challenged the idea that rulers were bound by divine or moral constraints, advocating instead for pragmatic governance based on the pursuit of power and stability. The Enlightenment brought another seismic shift in the understanding of justice. Thinkers like John Locke and Jean-Jacques Rousseau argued for natural rights and social contracts, asserting that justice should be grounded in reason and the consent of the governed. This era saw the emergence of legal systems based on principles of equality before the law and the protection of individual rights, an idea that continues to shape modern democracies. As societies industrialized and urbanized, new challenges arose for the concept of justice. The rise of capitalism and the inequalities it produced prompted thinkers like Karl Marx to critique existing notions of justice, advocating for economic equality and social justice. The labor movements of the 19th and 20th centuries pushed for reforms to address working conditions and inequality, expanding the scope of justice to include economic and social rights. In the aftermath of World War II, the concept of justice took on global dimensions with the establishment of international legal frameworks and institutions. The Nuremberg trials, for example, sought to hold individuals accountable for war crimes and atrocities committed during the war, establishing principles of international justice and human rights that continue to shape global norms today. In recent decades, the concept of justice has expanded further to encompass environmental justice, transitional justice, and restorative justice. Environmental movements highlight the need for equitable distribution of resources and the protection of ecosystems for future generations. Transitional justice seeks to address historical injustices and promote reconciliation in post-conflict societies. Restorative justice focuses on repairing harm and rebuilding relationships, emphasizing healing and rehabilitation over punishment. Throughout its evolution, the concept of justice has evoked powerful emotions and inspired movements for change. It has been a rallying cry for equality, a beacon of hope for the oppressed, and a moral compass guiding societies toward a better future. Whether in ancient temples or modern courtrooms, justice continues to provoke introspection and debate, challenging us to uphold fairness and accountability in our actions. In conclusion, the evolution of the concept of justice is a testament to the resilience of ideas and their ability to adapt to changing circumstances. From its origins in divine order to its current forms encompassing human rights and environmental stewardship, justice remains a cornerstone of civilized society. By understanding its journey through history, we gain insight into the values and aspirations that shape our world today. Have you ever heard of creatures that could make your heart skip a beat with their eerie presence? Imagine a world where myths come alive, where beings from ancient tales roam the skies. Today, let's dive into the physical description of one such legendary creature, the Harpies. These mythical beings have fascinated and frightened humanity for centuries, their appearance evoking a mix of awe and dread. In Greek mythology, Harpies are often depicted as winged creatures with the faces of women and the bodies of birds. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, feeling the wind whip around you as these creatures swoop down from the heavens. Their wings, vast and powerful, create a chilling sound as they slice through the air. Each beat of their wings sends shivers down your spine, a reminder of their supernatural origins. The faces of Harpies are said to be as beautiful as they are terrifying. Picture a visage that combines the allure of a maiden with the fierceness of a predator. Their eyes, sharp and piercing, seem to see into your very soul, unnerving yet captivating. It's as if they hold ancient wisdom and secrets of the cosmos within their gaze, a testament to their mythical lineage. Their bodies, though avian in nature, possess a haunting elegance. Imagine feathers that shimmer in the sunlight, each one a testament to their otherworldly grace. Yet, beneath this beauty lies a sense of danger, a reminder that harpies are not creatures to be trifled with. Their talons, razor-sharp and gleaming, speak of their predatory nature, capable of rending flesh with a single swipe. As they soar through the sky, harpies emit a haunting cry that echoes across the landscape. It's a sound that evokes primal fear and awe, stirring emotions deep within those who hear it. Some say the cry of a harpy can chill the blood and freeze the heart, a testament to their supernatural power over mortals. Legends speak of harpies as agents of divine vengeance, sent to punish those who have incurred the wrath of the gods. Imagine encountering one in the wild, its presence a harbinger of doom and misfortune. Their very existence serves as a reminder of the capriciousness of fate and the consequences of hubris. In art and literature, harpies have been depicted in various forms, each one capturing their mystique and dread. Artists throughout history have sought to capture their essence, their ethereal beauty and ominous presence. Whether carved into ancient stone or painted on canvas, harpies continue to captivate and terrify with their enigmatic allure. But perhaps the most haunting aspect of harpies is their role in mythology as symbols of punishment and retribution. In the tale of Jason and the Argonauts, harpies torment the blind prophet Phineas, stealing his food and defiling his table. Their relentless pursuit of him serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of arrogance and disrespect. As the centuries have passed, the image of harpies has evolved, adapting to new cultural contexts and interpretations. In some traditions, they are seen as guardians of the underworld, guiding souls to their final resting place. In others, they are harbingers of war and destruction, symbols of chaos and upheaval. Yet, despite their fearsome reputation, harpies also embody themes of resilience and survival. They navigate the skies with grace and power, a testament to their adaptability and strength. Their presence in mythology serves as a reminder of the complexity of human emotions and the enduring power of storytelling. In conclusion, the physical description of harpies is a testament to the enduring allure and terror of mythical creatures. From their avian features to their haunting cries, harpies continue to captivate the imagination and evoke powerful emotions. As symbols of beauty and danger, they remind us of the mysteries that lie beyond the realm of human understanding and the timeless appeal of myth and legend. Have you ever wondered what powers lie within the grasp of mythical creatures, those beings whose abilities transcend the limits of mortal understanding? Imagine a world where legends come alive, where creatures of ancient lore wield powers that evoke both awe and fear. Today, we'll explore the abilities and powers of one such legendary creature, the Harpies. These mythical beings have captivated imaginations for centuries, their powers stirring emotions and sending goosebumps down the spine. At the heart of Harpies' abilities lies their mastery of the skies. Imagine them soaring through the heavens with effortless grace, their wings beating in perfect harmony with the wind. Their flight is not just a means of travel but a display of supernatural agility and speed. Harpies can dart through clouds and dive with precision, their movements as swift and unpredictable as a storm. Their wings, vast and majestic, grant them unmatched aerial prowess. Picture the air around them shimmering as they take flight, their feathers catching the sunlight in a dazzling display. Each beat of their wings creates a rush of wind that can rattle the soul, a reminder of their divine heritage and otherworldly power. But it's not just their physical abilities that set harpies apart, it's their mystical powers that inspire both reverence and dread. Legends speak of harpies possessing the ability to wield storms and tempests, their cries echoing through the skies as harbingers of impending doom. Imagine a storm gathering on the horizon, clouds swirling in turmoil at the command of these ancient beings. In Greek mythology, harpies were often seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to enforce justice and exact retribution. Their supernatural powers allowed them to bring misfortune upon mortals who had earned the wrath of the gods. It's a chilling thought, encountering a harpy and feeling the weight of divine judgment bearing down upon you. Their talons, sharp and deadly, are another manifestation of their power. Imagine these claws capable of tearing through armor and flesh alike, a reminder of their predatory nature. Harpies are not creatures to be underestimated. They possess strength and ferocity that can match any warrior's resolve. In literature and art, harpies have been depicted as both seductive and terrifying. Their ability to lure unsuspecting travelers with their enchanting songs and then strike with deadly force speaks to their cunning and guile. Imagine hearing their haunting melodies drifting through the air, beckoning you closer while simultaneously warning of imminent danger. In some traditions, harpies are said to possess the gift of prophecy, their keen insight into the future shaping the destinies of mortals and gods alike. Imagine seeking counsel from a harpy, their words carrying the weight of fate itself. Their knowledge of the unseen realm makes them both revered and feared as oracles of ancient wisdom. Yet, amidst their fearsome reputation, harpies also embody themes of resilience and survival. They navigate the tumultuous skies with unwavering determination, their existence a testament to the enduring power of mythical creatures in the face of adversity. Their ability to adapt to changing circumstances reflects a deeper understanding of the complexities of life and the ever-present struggle between chaos and order. Throughout history, harpies have served as symbols of transformation and renewal. In some cultures, they are seen as guardians of the natural world, ensuring balance and harmony in ecosystems. Their presence in mythology reminds us of the interconnectedness of all living things and the delicate balance that must be maintained to sustain life. In conclusion, the abilities and powers of harpies are a testament to the enduring allure and terror of mythical creatures. From their mastery of the skies to their mystical gifts, harpies continue to captivate the imagination and evoke powerful emotions. As symbols of strength and mystery, they challenge us to contemplate the limits of human understanding and the timeless appeal of myth and legend. Have you ever wondered how symbols from ancient cultures can still resonate deeply within us today, stirring emotions and evoking a sense of connection to our past? Imagine a world where myths and legends intertwine with everyday life, where symbols hold profound meaning and power. Today, we'll explore the symbolism of one such ancient creature in Greek culture, the Harpies. These mythical beings were more than just figures in stories. They embodied concepts and ideals that shaped the beliefs and values of an entire civilization. In ancient Greek culture, harpies held a complex and multifaceted symbolism that reflected the fears, aspirations, and moral values of the society. At their core, harpies represented the unpredictability and capriciousness of nature. Imagine standing on a rocky cliff overlooking the sea, feeling the wind whip around you as harpies swooped down from the sky. Their presence was a reminder of the raw power of the natural world, a force that could bring both bounty and destruction. The name harpy itself derives from the Greek word harpai, meaning snatchers or swift robbers. This name encapsulates their role as agents of divine retribution and punishment. In Greek mythology, harpies were often sent by the gods to punish mortals who had committed hubris or arrogance. Imagine encountering a harpy, its piercing gaze and menacing talons a stark reminder of the consequences of defying the natural order and divine will. Their avian features, the wings and talons of a bird combined with the torso of a woman, symbolized the duality of their nature. On one hand, harpies embodied the beauty and allure of feminine charm, capable of seducing and enchanting mortals with their songs and appearances. Imagine hearing their ethereal melodies floating through the air, captivating the senses while concealing their true intentions. On the other hand, their bird-like attributes represented the untamed and primal aspects of existence. Harpies were creatures of instinct and instinctual urges, driven by hunger and survival instincts. Their talons, sharp and deadly, symbolized their predatory nature, reminding mortals of the harsh realities of life in a world where survival often depended on strength and cunning. In art and literature, harpies were often depicted in scenes of conflict and struggle, their presence serving as a metaphor for the challenges and obstacles faced by humanity. Imagine ancient Greek pottery adorned with images of heroes battling harpies, their fierce determination a testament to the resilience and courage required to overcome adversity. Harpies also symbolized the concept of divine justice and moral order in ancient Greek culture. As enforcers of cosmic balance, they ensured that mortals adhered to the laws and principles set forth by the gods. Imagine a society where every action had consequences, where even the mightiest of warriors could be brought low by the wrath of a harpy, a reminder that no one was above the judgment of the gods. In some myths, harpies were associated with the underworld and the afterlife. They served as guides or guardians, escorting souls to their final resting place or ensuring that the dead were properly honored and respected. Imagine encountering a harpy at the threshold between life and death, its presence a solemn reminder of the passage of time and the inevitability of mortality. Yet, amidst their fearsome reputation, harpies also embody themes of transformation and renewal. In some interpretations, they symbolize the cyclical nature of life and the constant flux of existence. Imagine witnessing a harpy shedding its old feathers to reveal new ones underneath, a symbol of rebirth and regeneration that resonated with ancient Greeks as they navigated the cycles of birth, death, and renewal in the natural world. In conclusion, the symbolism of harpies in ancient Greek culture is a testament to the enduring power of myth and legend. From their role as agents of divine justice to their representation of the natural world's unpredictability, harpies continue to captivate the imagination and evoke powerful emotions. As symbols of beauty and danger, they challenge us to contemplate the complexities of human existence and the timeless themes that have shaped civilizations throughout history. Have you ever wondered how ancient poets wove tales that could stir the soul and ignite the imagination, stories that still resonate with us today? Imagine a time when gods and heroes walked the earth, when every mountain had a story and every river whispered ancient secrets. Today, we'll delve into the timeless works of Hesiod, Theogony, and Works and Days. These epic poems are more than just words on parchment, they are windows into a world where myth and reality intertwine, where the divine and mortal intersect in ways that continue to fascinate and inspire. Hesiod, a poet of ancient Greece, crafted his works during a time when oral tradition was the heartbeat of culture. Imagine sitting around a flickering fire, the air thick with the scent of olive wood, as Hesiod recites the tales of gods and titans, weaving a tapestry of creation and cosmic order. His Theogony, meaning the genealogy or birth of the gods, traces the origins of the cosmos itself, a tale that begins with chaos, the primeval void from which all existence emerged. In Theogony, Hesiod introduces us to the Titans, powerful beings who ruled the universe before the reign of the Olympian gods. Picture Cronus, the Titan ruler, wielding a scythe to castrate his father Uranus, the sky, and cast his genitals into the sea, a violent act that symbolizes the struggle for power and the cyclical nature of creation and destruction. As the narrative unfolds, Hesiod recounts the birth of Zeus, the mightiest of the Olympian gods, who overthrows Cronus and establishes a new order in the cosmos. Imagine the clash of thunder and lightning as Zeus battles the Titans and claims his rightful place as ruler of gods and mortals alike. Hesiod's vivid imagery and stirring verse evoke a sense of awe and reverence for the divine forces that shape the universe. But Theogony is more than just a tale of gods and titans, it is a reflection of human aspirations and moral lessons. Hesiod explores themes of justice, fate, and the struggle for power, offering insights into the complexities of human existence. Imagine contemplating the role of destiny as Hesiod describes the Moirai, the three goddesses who spin, measure, and cut the thread of life, a reminder that even the gods are subject to the laws of fate. In contrast to the grandeur of Theogony, Hesiod's Works and Days offers a more grounded perspective on life and society. Imagine standing in a sun-drenched field, the scent of ripening barley filling the air, as Hesiod imparts practical wisdom on farming, navigation, and the rhythms of the agricultural year. Works and Days serves as a guidebook for a virtuous and productive life, emphasizing the importance of hard work, honesty, and respect for the gods. Hesiod's advice is infused with a sense of reverence for the natural world and its cycles. Picture the changing seasons as Hesiod outlines the proper times for planting and harvesting, aligning human labor with the rhythms of nature. His words resonate with a deep appreciation for the earth's bounty and the interconnectedness of all living things, a sentiment that continues to resonate in an age where sustainability and environmental stewardship are paramount. Yet, amidst the practical advice, Works and Days also delves into moral and ethical considerations. Hesiod warns against greed, arrogance, and injustice, urging his audience to uphold fairness and integrity in their dealings with others. Imagine the weight of his words as he condemns the corrupting influence of wealth and power, advocating instead for humility and moderation as pathways to a virtuous life. In both Theogony and Works and Days, Hesiod's poetry serves as a bridge between the divine and the mundane, offering glimpses into a world where gods and mortals coexist and interact. His works capture the essence of ancient Greek culture, reflecting its values, beliefs, and aspirations. Imagine the impact of Hesiod's words on generations of listeners and readers, their hearts stirred by tales of heroism, sacrifice, and the eternal struggle between order and chaos. In conclusion, Hesiod's Theogony and Works and Days are timeless works of literature that continue to resonate with readers today. Through his vivid imagery, moral teachings, and profound insights into the human condition, Hesiod invites us to contemplate the mysteries of existence and our place within the cosmos. His poetry transcends time and space, offering a glimpse into the soul of ancient Greece and the enduring power of myth and storytelling. Have you ever felt the chill of justice's gaze, a force that pierces through darkness to reveal truth and redemption? Imagine a world where ancient dramas unfold on stage, where tales of gods and mortals collide with the intensity of thunderclaps. Today, we step into the realm of Aeschylus and The Eumenides, a masterpiece that not only captivates with its drama but also resonates with profound insights into the human soul and the quest for justice. The Eumenides is the final installment of Aeschylus' trilogy known as the Orestia, a saga that explores themes of fate, justice, and the transformative power of forgiveness. Imagine the stage set in ancient Athens, the audience gathered in anticipation as the drama unfolds before them. The story picks up where Agamemnon and the libation bearers left off, continuing the tragic tale of the house of Atreus. At the heart of the Eumenides lies the trial of Orestes, son of Agamemnon and Clytemnestra, who has been pursued by the Furies, ancient goddesses of vengeance, for avenging his father's murder. Picture the Furies, with their ghastly appearance and relentless pursuit, embodying the primal forces of retribution and bloodshed. Their haunting presence evokes a sense of dread and awe, a reminder of the consequences of mortal actions and divine justice. As the trial unfolds, Aeschylus confronts his audience with profound questions about the nature of justice and the complexities of human morality. Imagine standing in the courtroom of Athens, the jury deliberating Orestes' fate as arguments are made for and against him. On one side stands Apollo, the god of light and reason, advocating for Orestes' innocence and the supremacy of divine law. On the other side, the Furies demand blood for blood, insisting on the ancient laws of kinship and vengeance. In Aeschylus' hands, the trial becomes a crucible of emotions and ethical dilemmas. Imagine the tension in the air as Orestes wrestles with guilt and remorse, torn between loyalty to his family and the demands of divine justice. His inner turmoil resonates with the audience, stirring empathy and compassion for a soul caught in the grip of fate and circumstance. Central to the Eumenides is the transformation of the Furies themselves, a journey that evokes both fear and pity. Picture their gradual evolution from avengers of blood to guardians of Athens, reimagined as the Eumenides, or kindly ones. This transformation is catalyzed by Athena, goddess of wisdom and civilization, who presides over the trial and seeks to reconcile the conflicting forces of justice and mercy. Athena's intervention is a testament to the power of reason and diplomacy in resolving conflicts. Imagine her wise counsel and steadfast resolve as she navigates the tumultuous waters of divine politics and mortal affairs. Her presence symbolizes the triumph of civility and governance over chaos and primal instincts, offering a glimpse into the ideals of Athenian democracy and the rule of law. Through the Eumenides, Aeschylus invites us to contemplate the nature of justice as a force that transcends individual grievances and embraces universal principles. Imagine the catharsis as Orestes is acquitted, his fate decided by a democratic vote of the citizens of Athens, a groundbreaking concept in a society where justice was often arbitrary and punitive. The resolution of the trial offers hope for reconciliation and healing, a testament to the power of forgiveness and redemption in the face of tragedy. In conclusion, Aeschylus the Eumenides is more than just a play. It is a timeless exploration of justice, morality, and the human condition. Through vivid characters and powerful storytelling, Aeschylus challenges us to confront our deepest fears and aspirations, inviting us to contemplate the complexities of right and wrong, guilt and innocence. His drama continues to resonate across centuries, reminding us of the enduring power of theater to provoke thought, evoke emotion, and illuminate the darkest corners of the human soul. Have you ever heard of a tale where the boundary between myth and reality blurs, where the struggle against fate and divine wrath unfolds with heart-wrenching intensity? Imagine a story that evokes both terror and sympathy, where a man's torment becomes a symbol of resilience and the enduring power of the human spirit. Today, we delve into the myth of Phineas and the Harpies, a gripping tale from Greek mythology that continues to resonate with its poignant themes of suffering, redemption, and the unyielding pursuit of justice. Phineas, a figure from ancient Greek legend, was a seer gifted with the ability to see into the future. Imagine him standing tall, his eyes clouded with visions of fate and destiny, as he navigates the turbulent waters of mortal and divine affairs. Yet, his gift would become a curse when he incurred the wrath of the gods, particularly Zeus, through his misuse of foresight or betrayal of sacred trusts. The Harpies, terrifying creatures with the bodies of birds and the faces of women, were sent by the gods as instruments of punishment against Phineas. Picture them swooping down from the heavens with a piercing shriek, their talons ready to snatch away the food from his lips and befoul his table. Their relentless torment was a divine retribution, a visceral reminder of the consequences of defying the gods' will and abusing the gift of prophecy. Phineas' plight serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of arrogance and the consequences of abusing one's gifts. Imagine the anguish etched on his face as he watches helplessly while the Harpies desecrate his meals, rendering them inedible and unfit for consumption. Their presence becomes a constant shadow over his life, a reminder that even the most gifted among mortals are subject to the wrath of the divine. In some versions of the myth, Phineas is rescued by the Argonauts, a band of heroic adventurers led by Jason in search of the Golden Fleece. Imagine the tension as they confront the Harpies, engaging in a fierce battle to protect Phineas and restore order to his life. Their bravery and determination resonate with the audience, stirring emotions of admiration and solidarity as they defy the forces of chaos and restore justice to a tormented soul. The Harpies themselves embody more than just agents of divine punishment. They symbolize the relentless pursuit of justice and the inevitability of fate. Imagine their wings beating against the wind, their cries echoing through the air as they enforce the laws of the universe with ruthless efficiency. Their actions evoke fear and awe, their presence a reminder of the fragile balance between mortal aspirations and divine sovereignty. As the myth unfolds, Phineas' redemption lies in his eventual liberation from the Harpies' torment, a testament to the power of perseverance and the intervention of heroic figures. Imagine the catharsis as the Argonauts drive the Harpies away, restoring peace to Phineas' life and allowing him to reclaim his dignity and sense of purpose. His journey from despair to deliverance resonates with the audience, offering hope that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, redemption and renewal are possible. The myth of Phineas and the Harpies continues to captivate with its timeless themes of struggle and triumph, suffering and salvation. Imagine the resonance of Phineas' story in an age where individuals grapple with their own trials and tribulations, seeking meaning and redemption amidst adversity. His tale serves as a reminder of the human capacity for resilience and transformation, a beacon of hope that inspires courage and perseverance in the face of life's challenges. In conclusion, the myth of Phineas and the Harpies is more than just a story from ancient Greece. It is a profound exploration of the human experience and the eternal struggle against fate and divine retribution. Through vivid imagery and stirring emotion, the myth resonates with audiences across generations, offering insights into the complexities of mortal existence and the enduring quest for justice and redemption. Have you ever embarked on a journey filled with peril and heroism, where courage and camaraderie triumph over monstrous adversaries? Imagine a quest where legends are born, where mortal men dare to challenge gods and fate itself. Today, we delve into the epic tale of the Argonauts and their encounter with the Harpies, a thrilling saga from Greek mythology that stirs the heart and ignites the imagination with its themes of bravery, friendship, and the relentless pursuit of glory. The Argonauts, led by the fearless hero Jason, set sail on their legendary ship, the Argo, in pursuit of the Golden Fleece, a quest that would test their resolve and forge bonds of brotherhood that would endure through the ages. Picture the Argo cutting through the waves, its sails billowing in the wind as it navigates treacherous waters and uncharted territories. The crew, a band of valiant warriors and skilled craftsmen, is united in their quest for honor and adventure. As they journeyed, the Argonauts encountered numerous trials and tribulations, but none as harrowing as their encounter with the Harpies. Imagine the tension in the air as the sky darkens and a chilling cry fills the heavens, a harbinger of doom and despair. The Harpies descend upon the Argonauts with ferocity, their wings beating against the wind as they unleash their wrath upon the heroes. The Harpies, creatures with the bodies of birds and the faces of women, embody the chaos and unpredictability of the natural world. Picture their talons tearing through the air, their piercing cries echoing through the hearts of men as they swoop down upon the Argo. Their presence evokes both fear and awe, a reminder of the formidable adversaries that stand between the Argonauts and their quest for glory. In some versions of the myth, the Harpies torment the blind prophet Phineas, stealing his food and defiling his table as punishment for his transgressions against the gods. Imagine the compassion and determination in Jason's eyes as he witnesses Phineas suffering, vowing to confront the Harpies and restore order to his life. With unwavering resolve, Jason and the Argonauts engage in a fierce battle against the Harpies, their swords clashing with the creature's talons in a struggle for survival and honor. The heroism of the Argonauts shines brightly amidst the chaos of battle. Imagine Hercules, the mighty demigod, wielding his club with unmatched strength and skill, striking fear into the hearts of their adversaries. Picture Orpheus, the gifted musician, using the power of his lyre to soothe the savage beasts and turn the tide of battle in favor of the Argonauts. Their unity and camaraderie inspire awe and admiration, their courage and sacrifice a testament to the enduring spirit of heroism. As the battle reaches its climax, imagine the roar of triumph as the Argonauts emerge victorious, driving the Harpies away and restoring peace to Phineas' life. Their victory is not just a triumph over monstrous adversaries, but a triumph of the human spirit, a celebration of courage, compassion, and the bonds of friendship that unite them in their quest for greatness. The myth of the Argonauts and the Harpies continues to resonate with audiences across cultures and generations. Imagine the echoes of their bravery and valor in tales of modern heroes who dare to defy the odds and confront their own inner demons. Their journey serves as a reminder that true greatness is not measured by wealth or power, but by the courage to face adversity and the compassion to lift others in their time of need. In conclusion, the epic tale of the Argonauts and their encounter with the Harpies is a timeless saga of adventure, heroism, and the triumph of the human spirit. Through vivid imagery and stirring emotion, the myth captivates with its themes of bravery, friendship, and the relentless pursuit of glory. It invites us to embark on a journey of discovery and inspiration, where legends are born and dreams take flight on the winds of destiny. Have you ever gazed upon ancient artworks that seem to whisper secrets from a distant past, where mythical creatures dance across marble and clay with both beauty and terror? Imagine standing in a sunlit gallery, surrounded by fragments of ancient Greece's artistic legacy, each piece telling stories of gods and monsters that once roamed the earth. Today, we delve into the captivating world of Harpies as depicted in ancient Greek art, a visual journey that evokes both awe and curiosity, revealing the timeless fascination with these enigmatic beings. In ancient Greek art, Harpies were often portrayed as hybrid creatures with the bodies of birds and the heads of women, their wings outstretched in flight and their talons poised for action. Imagine encountering these sculptures and paintings, their forms frozen in time yet brimming with life and movement. The artists of antiquity captured the essence of Harpies with remarkable skill, blending realism and imagination to bring these mythical beings to vivid life. One of the most famous depictions of Harpies can be found on the ancient Greek pottery known as red figure vases. Picture the smooth curves and vibrant colors of these vessels, each scene meticulously painted to tell a story or convey a message. Harpies often appear in these artworks as symbols of chaos and divine retribution, their presence a warning against hubris and moral transgression. In some vase paintings, harpies are shown tormenting figures from mythology, such as the blind prophet Phineas. Imagine the anguish on Phineas' face as he reaches out in vain to protect his food from the harpies' talons, their wings casting ominous shadows across the scene. These images evoke a sense of empathy and sympathy for Phineas, highlighting the relentless nature of divine punishment and the consequences of defying the gods. The sculptors of ancient Greece also left their mark on the depiction of harpies, creating marble statues and reliefs that capture their mythical allure and fearsome presence. Imagine standing before a sculpture of a harpy, its wings unfurled and its gaze fixed in an eternal stare. The craftsmanship is exquisite, with every feather and claw rendered in meticulous detail, conveying both the beauty and danger inherent in these legendary creatures. One notable example of harpy sculpture can be found on the Temple of Zeus at Olympia, where pediments and metopes depict scenes from Greek mythology. Picture the majestic temple rising against the backdrop of olive groves and distant mountains, its marble friezes alive with gods, heroes, and mythical beasts. Harpies are among the many creatures immortalized in these artworks, their presence adding depth and drama to the narrative of divine intervention and mortal struggle. In addition to their physical appearance, harpies in ancient Greek art symbolized deeper philosophical and moral concepts. Imagine contemplating their role as agents of divine justice, enforcing the natural order and punishing mortals who overstep their bounds. Their presence in art served as a reminder of the consequences of hubris and the importance of humility in the face of cosmic forces beyond mortal control. The depiction of harpies in ancient Greek art also evolved over time, reflecting changing cultural attitudes and artistic styles. Early representations emphasized their monstrous qualities, portraying them as grotesque creatures with exaggerated features and menacing expressions. Imagine the sense of dread evoked by these early depictions, their primal energy and ferocity resonating with the fears and anxieties of ancient Greeks. As Greek art matured, so too did the portrayal of harpies, with later artists imbuing them with a greater sense of humanity and emotion. Imagine encountering a painting or sculpture where a harpy is depicted not just as a fearsome predator, but as a complex and multifaceted character. These artworks invite us to explore themes of redemption and transformation, as harpies are sometimes depicted undergoing a metamorphosis from agents of punishment to guardians or benefactors. In conclusion, the depiction of harpies in ancient Greek art is a testament to the enduring power of myth and the artist's ability to capture the essence of these mythical beings. Through sculpture, painting, and pottery, ancient artists brought harpies to life, weaving them into the fabric of Greek culture and society. Their images evoke a range of emotions, from awe and fascination to fear and empathy, as they continue to inspire and captivate audiences with their timeless beauty and profound symbolism. Have you ever been captivated by tales that span centuries, echoing through the corridors of time to touch the hearts and minds of generations? Imagine a mythological creature so haunting and enigmatic that it transcends its ancient origins, leaving an indelible mark on the artistic and literary landscapes of Europe. Today, we explore the profound influence of harpies on later European art and literature, a journey that illuminates the evolution of myth, imagination, and the enduring power of storytelling. In ancient Greek mythology, harpies were depicted as winged creatures with the bodies of birds and the faces of women, known for their role as agents of divine retribution and punishment. Their appearance in art and literature served as a cautionary tale, reminding mortals of the consequences of transgressing the boundaries set by gods and fate. The influence of harpies on later European art can be traced through the centuries, as artists drew inspiration from classical mythology to create works that captured the essence of these mythical beings. Imagine encountering paintings from the Renaissance period, where harpies are depicted with grace and beauty, their wings unfurled in flight and their eyes filled with an otherworldly gaze. These artworks evoke a sense of wonder and awe, as artists sought to capture the mythical allure and symbolic power of harpies in their compositions. One notable example of harpies' influence can be found in the works of the Italian Renaissance painter, Leonardo da Vinci. Imagine standing before Da Vinci's painting, The Virgin of the Rocks, where a winged figure hovers in the background, its ethereal presence adding an element of mystery and supernatural beauty to the scene. Scholars speculate that this figure may have been inspired by classical mythology, including the imagery of harpies as divine messengers or guardians. As European art continued to evolve, so too did the portrayal of harpies, reflecting changing cultural attitudes and artistic techniques. Imagine encountering Baroque sculptures where harpies are depicted in dynamic poses, their wings stretched wide and their talons poised for action. These sculptures evoke a sense of drama and movement, capturing the intensity and energy of mythical creatures engaged in epic battles or divine interventions. The influence of harpies extended beyond visual art to literature, where writers drew upon classical mythology to create narratives that resonated with themes of fate, justice, and the human condition. Imagine reading John Milton's epic poem, Paradise Lost, where harpies are referenced as agents of chaos and discord in the celestial realms. Their presence adds a layer of mythic resonance to Milton's exploration of the fall of man and the struggle between good and evil. In the Romantic era, poets and writers embraced the symbolism and mystery of harpies, incorporating them into works that celebrated the power of imagination and the sublime. Imagine encountering Percy Bysshe Shelley's poem, Prometheus Unbound, where harpies appear as symbols of oppression and tyranny, embodying the forces of darkness that Prometheus, the heroic titan, must overcome to liberate humanity. Shelley's poetic vision captures the emotional intensity and moral complexity of harpies as mythical creatures caught between divine wrath and mortal suffering. The influence of harpies continued to resonate in Victorian literature, where writers explored themes of transformation and redemption through their portrayal of mythical creatures. Imagine reading Alfred Lord Tennyson's poem, The Palace of Art, where harpies symbolize the destructive forces of excess and vanity, haunting the protagonist's inner sanctum as she confronts the consequences of her materialistic pursuits. Tennyson's use of harpies adds a layer of psychological depth and moral ambiguity to his exploration of human desire and spiritual fulfillment. In modern literature and art, harpies remain a potent symbol of the darker aspects of human nature and the relentless pursuit of justice and order. Imagine encountering contemporary artworks and novels where harpies are reimagined as complex and multidimensional characters, grappling with themes of identity, agency, and the quest for meaning in an ever-changing world. In conclusion, the influence of harpies on later European art and literature is a testament to the enduring power of myth and imagination. Through their depiction in visual art and literary works, harpies have continued to inspire and provoke audiences with their mythical allure and symbolic resonance. Their presence evokes a range of emotions, from awe and fear to empathy and fascination, as they continue to captivate with their timeless beauty and profound significance in the cultural landscape of Europe and beyond. Have you ever felt the shiver of fear when faced with the idea of divine retribution, the kind that comes swift and unyielding, leaving no room for escape or mercy? Imagine a world where justice is not just blind, but a force of nature embodied in terrifying beings who mete out punishment with relentless determination. Today, we explore the harrowing realm of harpies as representations of vengeance and punishment, a chilling narrative that resonates through the annals of mythology and strikes at the heart of human conscience. In ancient Greek mythology, harpies were mythical creatures with the bodies of birds and the faces of women, known for their role as agents of divine punishment and retribution. Picture them soaring through the skies with wings outstretched, their piercing cries echoing across the land as they descended upon those who had incurred the wrath of the gods. Their appearance was a harbinger of doom, a sign that justice, swift and merciless, was about to be served. The depiction of harpies as symbols of vengeance and punishment can be traced through ancient Greek art and literature, where they often appeared in scenes of moral transgression and hubris. Imagine encountering vase paintings where harpies are shown tormenting figures such as the blind prophet Phineas, their talons tearing at his food and defiling his table. These images evoke a sense of dread and sympathy, as mortals are confronted with the consequences of their actions and the inevitability of divine judgment. In addition to their role in Greek mythology, harpies have also left an indelible mark on Western literature and art, where they continue to symbolize the darker aspects of human nature and the consequences of moral corruption. Imagine reading Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, where harpies appear in the Inferno as punishers of suicides, their presence a chilling reminder of the eternal consequences of self-destruction and despair. Dante's vivid imagery and poetic vision evoke a sense of awe and terror as the damned souls are confronted with their fate in the underworld. In Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, the character of Cassius invokes the imagery of harpies to describe the haunting guilt and remorse that torment him after betraying his friend and leader. Imagine Cassius' anguish as he reflects on his actions, haunted by visions of harpies tearing at his conscience and driving him to despair. Shakespeare's use of harpies adds a layer of psychological depth and moral complexity to his exploration of ambition, betrayal, and the consequences of political intrigue. The representation of harpies as embodiments of vengeance and punishment extends beyond literature to visual art, where artists have drawn upon classical mythology to create powerful and evocative works. Imagine standing before paintings from the Romantic era, where harpies are depicted in scenes of dramatic intensity and emotional turmoil. Their presence adds a sense of foreboding and moral gravity to the canvas, as artists explore themes of guilt, redemption, and the human struggle against fate. One notable example of harpies' influence in art can be found in the works of the Romantic painter, William Blake. Imagine encountering Blake's painting, The Ghost of a Flea, where a winged figure hovers in the darkness, its eyes burning with intensity and its wings poised for flight. Scholars have interpreted this figure as a representation of the harpy, a creature of myth and metaphor, embodying the destructive forces of vengeance and the relentless pursuit of justice. In modern literature and art, harpies continue to resonate as symbols of moral accountability and the consequences of wrongdoing. Imagine reading contemporary novels where harpies appear as allegorical figures, confronting protagonists with their past mistakes and challenging them to confront their inner demons. Their presence evokes a sense of unease and introspection as characters wrestle with guilt, regret, and the search for redemption. In conclusion, the representation of harpies as symbols of vengeance and punishment is a testament to the enduring power of myth and metaphor in Western culture. Through their depiction in art and literature, harpies continue to provoke thought and evoke emotion, challenging audiences to confront the darker aspects of human nature and the consequences of moral transgression. Their presence resonates with themes of justice, accountability, and the eternal struggle between right and wrong, a haunting reminder that actions have consequences and that justice, whether divine or human, will ultimately prevail. Have you ever pondered the intertwined fates of mythological beings whose stories weave together like threads in a tapestry of ancient lore? Imagine a realm where divine beings personify aspects of human experience, from vengeance to justice, each figure bearing a unique significance that resonates through the ages. Today, we delve into the captivating connections between harpies and other mythological figures, particularly the Furies, an exploration that reveals the depths of human emotion and the intricate web of myth and morality. In Greek mythology, harpies and furies share thematic similarities as embodiments of divine retribution and punishment, yet each possesses distinct attributes that shape their roles in myth and legend. Harpies, with their avian forms and female faces, are often depicted as agents of chaos and disorder, swooping down upon mortals to enforce the will of the gods. Imagine their piercing cries echoing through the night, a chilling reminder of the consequences of moral transgression and hubris. The Furies, known in Greek mythology as the Erinyes or Eumenides, represent a different aspect of divine justice. Picture them as ancient goddesses with serpent hair and eyes that gleam with righteous fury, their purpose to pursue and punish those who commit acts of betrayal, murder, or familial impiety. Unlike the swift and unpredictable nature of harpies, the Furies embody a relentless pursuit of justice, ensuring that no wrongdoing goes unpunished. The connection between harpies and furies can be seen in their shared role as agents of divine justice, tasked with maintaining order and balance in the mortal realm. Imagine encountering scenes from Greek tragedy where both figures appear, their presence heightening the dramatic tension and moral complexity of the narrative. In Aeschylus' play The Eumenides, for example, the Furies play a central role in the trial of Orestes, a mortal who is pursued by these vengeful goddesses for the murder of his mother, Clytemnestra. Their relentless pursuit of Orestes serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of matricide and the inexorable power of divine retribution. In addition to their role in Greek mythology, Harpies and Furies have also left an indelible mark on Western literature and art, where they continue to inspire and provoke with their symbolic resonance. Imagine reading Dante Alighieri's Inferno, where the Furies appear as tormentors of the damned in the seventh circle of hell, their presence adding a layer of psychological terror and moral reckoning to the poet's vision of the afterlife. Dante's vivid imagery and poetic mastery evoke a sense of awe and dread as the souls of the damned are confronted with the consequences of their sins. Similarly, Harpies appear in various works of art and literature, often in association with themes of guilt, punishment, and the quest for redemption. Imagine encountering paintings from the Renaissance period where Harpies are depicted in scenes of divine intervention and moral judgment. Their presence adds a sense of urgency and moral gravity to the canvas, as artists explore themes of human frailty and the consequences of moral transgression. One notable example of Harpy's influence can be found in William Blake's illustrations for Dante's Divine Comedy, where both Harpies and Furies are depicted in haunting detail. Imagine studying Blake's engravings, where the Furies appear as avenging angels, their eyes ablaze with righteous fury as they exact punishment upon the souls of the damned. Blake's visionary art captures the emotional intensity and moral complexity of these mythological figures, inviting viewers to contemplate the eternal struggle between sin and redemption. In modern literature and art, Harpies and Furies continue to resonate as symbols of moral accountability and the consequences of wrongdoing. Imagine reading contemporary novels where these mythological figures appear as allegorical representations of justice and vengeance, challenging protagonists to confront their past actions and seek redemption. Their presence evokes a sense of introspection and moral reckoning, as characters wrestle with guilt, remorse, and the quest for atonement. In conclusion, the connections between Harpies and Furies in myth, literature, and art reveal a profound exploration of human nature and the complexities of moral judgment. Through their shared roles as agents of divine justice, these mythological figures embody timeless themes of vengeance, punishment, and the quest for moral balance. Their presence in myth and art continues to provoke thought and evoke emotion, challenging audiences to confront the darker aspects of human behavior and the enduring pursuit of justice in an ever-changing world. Have you ever been mesmerized by symbols that seem to whisper ancient truths, their meanings woven into the fabric of human understanding across cultures and centuries? Imagine encountering a creature from mythology whose presence evokes a mix of awe and unease, its form a testament to the power of symbolism in shaping beliefs and perceptions. Today, we delve into the profound symbolism of Harpies, a mythical entity that transcends its avian appearance to embody timeless themes of justice, vengeance, and the complexities of human nature. In Greek mythology, Harpies are depicted as winged creatures with the bodies of birds and the faces of women, known for their role as agents of divine retribution and punishment. Imagine their haunting visage as they soar through the skies, their wings outstretched and talons poised, symbols of both beauty and terror. Their appearance embodies a duality that reflects the ambiguity of their symbolism, a blend of the natural and the supernatural, the avian and the human, the earthly and the divine. One of the key symbols associated with Harpies is their role as enforcers of justice and divine order. Picture them descending upon mortals who have committed acts of hubris or moral transgression, their presence a chilling reminder of the consequences of defying the natural order and incurring the wrath of the gods. The Harpies' swift and relentless pursuit of justice evokes a sense of awe and fear, as they embody the principle that every action has its consequences and no wrongdoing goes unpunished. In addition to their role as agents of justice, Harpies also symbolize the darker aspects of human nature, including greed, envy, and unchecked desire. Imagine encountering myths and artworks where Harpies torment mortals who succumb to these vices, their presence a reflection of the moral and spiritual consequences of indulging in base instincts. Their avian forms and piercing cries evoke a sense of dread and introspection, challenging viewers to confront their own capacity for wrongdoing and the importance of moral restraint. The symbolism of Harpies extends beyond their role in Greek mythology to resonate with broader themes of transformation and metamorphosis. Imagine exploring artworks where Harpies are depicted undergoing a change, from agents of punishment to guardians or benefactors. This transformation symbolizes the potential for redemption and renewal as mythical beings evolve and adapt in response to changing circumstances and moral complexities. In literature, harpies often appear as allegorical figures representing the forces of fate and destiny. Imagine reading Shakespeare's Macbeth, where the character of Lady Macbeth invokes the imagery of harpies to describe her overwhelming guilt and remorse. The presence of harpies in her imagination symbolizes the haunting consequences of her ambition and the moral decay that ensues from committing regicide. Shakespeare's use of symbolism adds depth and psychological insight to his exploration of human ambition and the corrupting influence of power. In romantic poetry, harpies are often depicted as symbols of the sublime and the supernatural. Imagine reading Percy Bysshe Shelley's poem, Prometheus Unbound, where harpies appear as agents of oppression and tyranny, embodying the forces of darkness that Prometheus, the heroic Titan, must overcome to liberate humanity. Shelley's use of symbolism captures the emotional intensity and moral urgency of the Romantic movement, as poets and writers grapple with themes of freedom, justice, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. In modern literature and art, harpies continue to resonate as symbols of moral accountability and the consequences of wrongdoing. Imagine encountering contemporary novels and artworks where harpies appear as allegorical representations of justice and retribution, challenging protagonists to confront their past actions and seek redemption. Their presence evokes a sense of moral reckoning and existential angst as characters wrestle with guilt, remorse, and the quest for absolution. In conclusion, the symbolism of harpies in myth, literature, and art reveals a profound exploration of human nature and the complexities of moral judgment. Through their avian forms and mythical roles, harpies embody themes of justice, vengeance, and the eternal struggle between right and wrong. Their presence in cultural narratives challenges audiences to contemplate the consequences of their actions and the enduring quest for moral balance in an ever-changing world. Have you ever felt a chill down your spine when encountering a story or character that seems to resonate with something deep within you, as if touching on truths that transcend time and culture? Imagine delving into the realm of mythology, where ancient tales and figures continue to captivate and provoke thought, revealing insights into the human psyche and our collective consciousness. Today, we explore the archetypal significance of harpies, a mythical archetype that embodies primal fears, moral complexities, and the eternal struggle between chaos and order. In the tapestry of Greek mythology, harpies emerge as archetypal figures that embody a blend of human and avian characteristics, blurring the lines between the natural and the supernatural. Picture them with wings of birds and faces of women, their presence evoking a sense of awe and fear as they soar through the skies. This hybrid form symbolizes their dual nature, an embodiment of both earthly instincts and divine authority, a theme that resonates throughout the myths in which they appear. One of the archetypal significances of harpies lies in their role as agents of divine retribution and punishment. Imagine encountering myths where harpies descend upon mortals who have committed acts of hubris or moral transgression, their avian cries echoing through the landscape as they enforce the will of the gods. Their appearance serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of defying natural order and challenging divine authority, tapping into primal fears of cosmic justice and the inevitability of consequences for one's actions. Beyond their role as punishers, harpies also embody archetypal themes of transformation and metamorphosis. In myths and artworks, they are often depicted undergoing changes, from creatures of vengeance to symbols of renewal and redemption. This transformation reflects the human experience of growth and evolution, as individuals confront their own flaws and strive for moral improvement. The archetypal journey of harpies thus mirrors our own quest for self-understanding and moral integrity in the face of life's challenges and temptations. The symbolism of harpies extends beyond Greek mythology to resonate with broader archetypal themes found in cultures around the world. Imagine encountering similar avian-human hybrids in the myths of other civilizations, where they embody themes of justice, fate, and the interplay between human desires and divine will. These archetypal figures serve as universal symbols that transcend cultural boundaries, tapping into shared fears, hopes, and aspirations that resonate with humanity across time and place. In literature and art, Harpies continue to embody archetypal themes that provoke introspection and emotional resonance. Imagine reading Shakespeare's tragedies, where characters invoke the imagery of harpies to describe overwhelming guilt and remorse, symbolizing the consequences of unchecked ambition and moral compromise. The archetypal presence of harpies adds depth and psychological insight to these narratives, exploring the human capacity for both greatness and moral frailty, as well as the eternal struggle between conflicting impulses. In romantic poetry, harpies are often depicted as symbols of the sublime and the supernatural, embodying archetypal themes of freedom, rebellion, and the quest for transcendence. Imagine reading poems where harpies appear as agents of oppression and tyranny, challenging protagonists to confront injustice and fight for liberation. The archetypal significance of harpies in romantic literature reflects the period's emphasis on individuality, imagination, and the pursuit of higher truths beyond societal constraints. In modern literature and art, harpies continue to resonate as archetypal symbols of moral accountability and the consequences of wrongdoing. Imagine encountering contemporary novels and artworks where harpies appear as allegorical representations of justice and retribution, confronting protagonists with their past actions and challenging them to seek redemption. The archetypal presence of harpies evokes a sense of moral reckoning and existential angst, inviting audiences to reflect on their own ethical choices and the enduring quest for moral balance in a complex and uncertain world. In conclusion, the archetypal significance of harpies in myth, literature, and art reveals a profound exploration of human nature and the universal themes that shape our understanding of existence. Through their hybrid form and mythical roles, harpies embody archetypal themes of justice, vengeance, transformation, and the eternal struggle between chaos and order. Their presence in cultural narratives serves as a timeless reminder of the complexities of the human experience and our ongoing quest for meaning, morality, and self-discovery in a world fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Have you ever found yourself captivated by stories that not only entertain but also impart timeless wisdom and moral guidance? Imagine a journey into the heart of mythology, where ancient tales of gods, heroes, and mythical creatures offer profound insights into the complexities of human nature and the moral dilemmas we face. Today, we explore the moral lessons derived from the myths of harpies, creatures of legend whose stories continue to resonate with poignant truths about justice, hubris, and the consequences of our actions. In the rich tapestry of Greek mythology, harpies emerge as symbolic figures embodying the consequences of moral transgression and the relentless pursuit of justice. Picture them with their avian forms and female faces, soaring through the skies as enforcers of divine retribution. Their presence in myths serves as a stark reminder that every action, whether virtuous or corrupt, carries consequences that cannot be escaped. This fundamental lesson resonates across cultures and ages, challenging us to consider the ethical implications of our decisions and the impact they have on ourselves and others. One of the primary moral lessons derived from harpy myths is the concept of divine justice and cosmic order. Imagine encountering stories where harpies descend upon mortals who have committed acts of hubris or moral wrongdoing, their avian cries echoing through the landscape as they enforce the will of the gods. These myths illustrate the belief that justice is an inherent part of the natural and divine order, ensuring that balance is maintained and transgressions are met with appropriate consequences. The harpies thus serve as symbolic guardians of moral integrity, reminding us of the importance of humility, respect, and ethical conduct in our interactions with others and the world around us. Beyond their role as agents of punishment, harpies also teach us lessons about the dangers of unchecked desires and the pursuit of personal gain at the expense of others. Imagine encountering myths where individuals are tormented by harpies as a result of their greed, envy, or disregard for moral boundaries. These stories serve as cautionary tales, warning against the pitfalls of selfishness and the destructive consequences of prioritizing personal ambition over ethical principles and communal well-being. The harpies thus embody the consequences of moral corruption and the need for individuals to act with integrity and compassion in their lives. Another moral lesson derived from harpy myths is the theme of redemption and the possibility of transformation. Imagine stories where individuals confront their own flaws and mistakes, facing the wrath of harpies as a consequence of their past actions. These narratives explore the potential for growth and renewal, emphasizing the power of self-reflection, repentance, and atonement in overcoming adversity and seeking moral absolution. The Harpies thus symbolize the opportunity for individuals to learn from their mistakes, cultivate humility, and strive for personal and spiritual growth in their quest for moral integrity and inner peace. In literature and art, Harpies continue to inspire moral reflection and contemplation through their symbolic resonance. Imagine reading Shakespearean tragedies where characters invoke the imagery of harpies to describe overwhelming guilt and remorse, symbolizing the consequences of ambition and moral compromise. The presence of harpies adds depth and psychological insight to these narratives, prompting audiences to consider the ethical implications of their choices and the impact of their actions on themselves and others. In modern literature and art, harpies appear as allegorical figures representing justice, retribution, and the consequences of wrongdoing. Imagine encountering contemporary novels and artworks where harpies confront protagonists with their past actions, challenging them to confront their mistakes and seek redemption. These narratives invite readers to reflect on themes of accountability, forgiveness, and the enduring quest for moral balance in a complex and uncertain world. In conclusion, the myths of harpies offer profound moral lessons that continue to resonate with audiences today. Through their symbolic portrayal as agents of justice and punishment, harpies challenge us to consider the ethical implications of our decisions, the consequences of our actions, and the importance of humility, integrity, and compassion in our interactions with others. Their stories remind us of the universal truths about human nature and the timeless quest for moral understanding and personal growth in the face of life's challenges and uncertainties. Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine, a primal fear stirring deep within, when confronted with stories or images that seem to tap into the darkest corners of human imagination? Imagine a world where myth and reality blur, where creatures of legend embody our deepest fears and desires, serving as mirrors to our own inner struggles and aspirations. Today, we explore the profound symbolism of harpies as reflections of human fears and desires, a journey that unveils the complexities of our psyche through the lens of ancient myth. In the realm of Greek mythology, harpies emerge as enigmatic creatures, blending the features of birds of prey with the haunting visages of women. Picture them with wings outstretched, their talons poised, and their eyes gleaming with an otherworldly intensity. This hybrid form symbolizes their dual nature, an embodiment of both natural instincts and supernatural powers, a manifestation of our innate fears and desires magnified to mythical proportions. One of the primary ways harpies reflect human fears is through their role as agents of divine retribution and punishment. Imagine myths where these avian creatures swoop down upon mortals who have committed acts of hubris or moral transgression, their piercing cries echoing through the heavens as they enforce the will of the gods. Their appearance evokes a primal fear of cosmic justice, a reminder that no wrongdoing goes unnoticed, and every action carries consequences that cannot be escaped. Beyond their role as punishers, harpies also embody deeper fears rooted in the human psyche, such as the fear of loss, abandonment, and the unknown. Picture myths where harpies torment individuals with their relentless pursuit, symbolizing the anxieties that arise from confronting forces beyond our control. Their avian forms and predatory instincts evoke a sense of vulnerability and helplessness, a reminder of our fragile existence in a world fraught with uncertainty and danger. In addition to embodying fears, harpies also serve as reflections of human desires, particularly the pursuit of freedom and independence. Imagine encountering myths where individuals seek to escape the clutches of harpies, yearning for liberation from their relentless pursuit. These stories symbolize the universal desire for autonomy and self-determination, as individuals strive to break free from external constraints and assert their own agency in shaping their destiny. Another way harpies reflect human desires is through their association with themes of transformation and metamorphosis. Imagine myths where these mythical creatures undergo changes, from agents of punishment to symbols of renewal and redemption. This transformation symbolizes the human capacity for growth and evolution, as individuals confront their own flaws and strive for moral improvement. The harpies thus embody the potential for personal and spiritual transformation, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in overcoming adversity and seeking inner peace. In literature and art, Harpies continue to evoke emotional responses and provoke introspection through their symbolic resonance with human fears and desires. Imagine reading Shakespearean tragedies where characters invoke the imagery of harpies to describe overwhelming guilt and remorse, symbolizing the consequences of ambition and moral compromise. The presence of harpies adds depth and psychological insight to these narratives, prompting audiences to confront their own fears and desires and contemplate the ethical implications of their choices. In modern literature and art, harpies appear as allegorical figures representing the struggles and aspirations of contemporary society. Imagine encountering novels and artworks where harpies symbolize societal injustices, environmental degradation, or the existential anxieties of the modern age. These narratives invite readers to reflect on the ways in which human fears and desires shape our collective consciousness and influence our attitudes and behaviors towards ourselves, others, and the world around us. In conclusion, the symbolism of harpies as reflections of human fears and desires reveals a profound exploration of the complexities of the human psyche and the universal themes that shape our understanding of existence. Through their mythical portrayal as creatures of terror and agents of transformation, harpies challenge us to confront our deepest fears, embrace our most fervent desires, and strive for moral integrity and personal growth in the face of life's uncertainties. Their stories serve as timeless reminders of the enduring quest for meaning, autonomy, and resilience in navigating the complexities of the human experience. Imagine stepping into a world where mythical creatures like harpies transcend ancient lore to weave their way into modern storytelling, captivating audiences with their haunting presence and symbolic resonance. From the pages of literature to the screens of cinema and television, and even the immersive realms of gaming and internet culture, harpies continue to leave their indelible mark, evoking emotions and stirring imaginations across diverse mediums. In the realm of literature, harpies have found new life in modern fantasy novels, where authors reimagine these mythical beings with fresh perspectives and deeper layers of complexity. Picture novels where harpies are not merely agents of divine retribution, but characters grappling with their own desires, fears, and quests for redemption. These stories delve into the psychological depths of these creatures, exploring their motivations and vulnerabilities, and challenging readers to reconsider their preconceptions of these ancient beings. In films and television, harpies have made memorable appearances, often as antagonistic forces embodying primal fears and existential threats. Imagine watching movies where harpies swoop down from darkened skies, their piercing cries echoing through the landscapes as they menace protagonists with their relentless pursuit. These cinematic portrayals evoke a sense of suspense and unease, tapping into our innate fears of the unknown and our vulnerability in the face of supernatural adversaries. In gaming, particularly in role-playing games, RPGs, harpies are frequently encountered as formidable adversaries or enigmatic allies within expansive virtual worlds. Picture immersive game environments where players navigate perilous terrains, encountering harpies amidst ancient ruins or dense forests. Their inclusion adds layers of challenge and intrigue, as players must strategize and collaborate to overcome these mythical foes or unravel the mysteries they guard. Gaming culture embraces harpies as iconic symbols of fantasy lore, embodying themes of exploration, conquest, and the eternal quest for treasure and knowledge. Beyond traditional media, harpies have carved out a niche in internet culture and memes, where their distinctive appearance and mythical status lend themselves to humorous reinterpretations and viral trends. Imagine encountering memes where harpies are depicted in unexpected contexts or paired with witty captions that playfully subvert their fearsome reputation. These internet phenomena not only entertain but also serve as a testament to the enduring fascination with mythical creatures and the creative ways in which they continue to resonate in popular culture. In each of these mediums, from literature to film, gaming, and internet culture, harpies evoke a range of emotions and provoke introspection. Their presence serves as a reminder of the timeless themes they embody: justice, vengeance, transformation, and the complexities of human nature. Whether as symbols of moral reckoning in literature, formidable adversaries in gaming, or subjects of humorous reinterpretation in memes, harpies continue to captivate and inspire, challenging audiences to confront their fears, explore their desires, and ponder the enduring mysteries of the human condition. Through their evolution across different forms of media, Harpies exemplify the power of myth and storytelling to transcend time and culture, resonating with audiences of all ages and backgrounds. They invite us to contemplate the universal themes they represent, the consequences of our actions, the pursuit of redemption, and the eternal struggle between chaos and order. In embracing the legacy of Harpies in modern culture, we find ourselves drawn into a world where ancient myths intertwine with contemporary imagination, offering us glimpses into the depths of our collective consciousness and the enduring power of myth to illuminate the human experience. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean of knowledge, where every wave carries with it stories of wonder, wisdom, and profound insights into the world around us. Today, we've embarked on a journey through the captivating realm of Harpies, exploring their mythical origins, symbolic significance, and enduring presence in human culture. As we reflect on the key points that have unfolded, let's delve deeper into why these mythical creatures continue to resonate and why exploring such topics is not just entertainment but an enriching experience that can broaden our understanding of ourselves and the world. Throughout our exploration, we've encountered Harpies as more than just mythical beings with wings and talons. They represent timeless themes, justice, vengeance, transformation, and the complexities of human nature that have echoed through the ages in various forms of art, literature, and cultural expressions. Their role as agents of divine retribution reminds us of the moral consequences of our actions, while their transformation from symbols of fear to agents of redemption speaks to our innate capacity for growth and renewal. In literature, Harpies have been reimagined as complex characters, grappling with their own desires and motivations, challenging readers to reconsider their preconceptions and empathize with their struggles. In cinema and television, their cinematic portrayals evoke suspense and awe, reminding us of our primal fears and the thrill of confronting the unknown. Gaming enthusiasts encounter them as formidable adversaries, adding layers of challenge and intrigue to virtual quests and adventures. And in the realm of internet culture, Harpies continue to inspire creativity and humor, showcasing their enduring appeal and adaptability in a digital age. Beyond their mythical allure, Harpies invite us to contemplate deeper truths about human existence, our capacity for both good and evil, our quest for justice and moral integrity, and our eternal struggle to find meaning in a complex and ever-changing world. By exploring these themes through the lens of mythology, we not only entertain ourselves, but also enrich our understanding of history, culture, and the universal themes that connect us all. As we conclude our journey through the realm of Harpies, let us consider the call to action, to continue seeking knowledge, to delve deeper into the mysteries of mythology and beyond. Watching documentaries and subscribing to channels that explore such topics can open doors to new perspectives, spark conversations, and inspire a lifelong curiosity about the world around us. Every story, every myth, and every creature like the Harpies has something to teach us, if only we are willing to listen and learn. So, I invite you to join me in this ongoing exploration of mythology and culture, to embrace the stories that stir our imaginations and touch our hearts. Let us continue to seek out knowledge, to share our discoveries with others, and to celebrate the timeless tales that connect us across time and space. Together, we can uncover the beauty and complexity of our shared human experience, finding meaning and inspiration in the myths and legends that have shaped our understanding of the world. In doing so, we honor not only the ancient storytellers who first breathed life into creatures like the Harpies, but also the enduring power of myth to illuminate our path forward. Let's keep our curiosity alive, our hearts open to new adventures, and our minds eager to explore the wonders that await us. For in the realm of mythology and beyond, there are endless stories yet to be told, waiting for us to discover and cherish.